Look, for those of you who have subscribed to my channel and has been rocking with your boy for more than 8 to 9 years on the platform, y'all know when it comes to me being real and being serious about topics like this, I think we all know that society doesn't really want to talk about why men's mental health actually matters because of shit like this. So, my girl Daphne, sorry. My girl Daphne, aka Slapper, has always been very upfront and she's very serious about not just men with women issues as well. And for Johnathan Majors, I felt like to me this brother has been Hollywood's quote unquote public enemy number one, which in my eyes, I don't believe that one bit. So it was revealed that he was molested and abused at the age of 9. And it's really sad to me that when boys and men come forward, the world doesn't take them seriously. It laughs at them because if it was a man getting raped and abused by a woman, they go think that he's a weak link, he's a punk, he can't take it. If a woman does that to you, that means that she wants to smash you. I mean, they're just coming from the world that we're living in and this delusional mindset that we're living in. Is that a lot of broken men in society are really, really hurting from the inside of how society is viewing them. This is not only heartbreaking, y'all, but I feel like as a man, I can never in my entire life throughout my imagination would have been through the same thing as Johnathan Majors is going through. And I'm so glad that Daphne said it best on here. This isn't new. People just don't care because it's a man saying it. A lot of young boys were molested and their parents didn't know. It was their neighbors, babysitters, or close relatives. Men don't speak on it because it is used against them. Society thinks that only young girls and women are victims when boys are molested at higher rates. And as you should continue to talk about this, keep posting it, Daphne, keep sharing it, because I think the world and the media needs to, discuss this. They need to talk about it. They need to get this conversation going because this is real. Because it's sad to me that Johnathan Major, who was molested at the age of 9 by men and women, but we all know that when it comes to that topic alone, the world doesn't even want to talk about it. And I'm so disgusted about this because, one, if I had a daughter or son, let's just say I had a son, right? And if I found out that he was being molested by a family relative or somebody from a school by a woman, like, I'm finna crash out. I would have been in jail. I would have been charged with assault. I don't care. My child, my children are my number one priorities. Regardless. If I have to, if I have to homeschool them, I would. Because I don't trust no nigga, no other person or any adult figure around my kids because of what they've experienced. They only have God and they only have me to trust because, number one, I'm their parent. Because I want to give them the world. I would have done the exact same thing to give them justice, to get them justice that they deserve. Because this is just crazy, bro. Like, I didn't even know that Johnathan was abused at the age of 9. And I would bet you if he would have came out and talked about this now, the whole world is gonna give him dirty looks because they're gonna still claim that he's a woman abuser because he ran from that Caucasian wild nut. And yet they still found him guilty over something he didn't do, which is called self-defense. And I'm going to continue to bring it up because it's obvious to me that people on YouTube and social media are still believing the media over an innocent man. I just feel like, to me, society is really, 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 really backwards, bro. How do you make it make sense out of this situation, bro? I mean, how do you even sleep at night when people don't believe innocent men? They don't believe men can be abused by women. That's literally all they hear and see. Oh, they don't believe women. I mean, they don't believe male victims. They only believe in little girls and women that are like you. You know that crap you see all the time. At the end of the day, I truly feel like in my heart that men in this world are broken. I feel for them. I pray for them, and I love them from a distance. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, I would like to be an advocate for males' rights, for men's rights, because men are hurting, men are broken down. They are just beaten down to a bloody pulp because of how society views them. And it's just sad. But I will held the same men accountable for their bad behaviors and poor choices as well. So at the end of the day, this post really, really made me want to make this video because it speaks volumes, bro. It really does speak a lot of volumes because I really feel like, to me, there's a reason why society is just so weak. They always protect criminals and they always protect the victims, but not the abused, which is the men. And that needs to change.